Hello, welcome to BIP System training video. Here I would like to train you how to add products and comments sell. This is introductory video about when you set up a new system. First thing what you need to do is introduce the products. We have a product repository with over 80,000 products, barcoded products from all over the departments and lot of multiple categories like such as traditional British products, Asian items, Afghani items, Afro-Caribbean items, a lot of items as well, European items, and a lot more, to be precise. System has a repository of the barcodes that once entered to any of the clients through our system gets filtered and added onto the shadow database. Once you start scanning, it looks through the shadow database and helps you with the item barcode name, which department the item belongs to, if it has a VAT settings, and then all you just need to enter the price of the product. If you want to change the department, you can change, and if you want to do anything on top of it, you can do it. Let's start. We'll start by scanning items. So if you scan items, because the item is not added first time in your system, it says create a new PLU from this code. You say yes. Now on your right side you can see the barcode and the name of the product, because someone somewhere has added this item with the same barcode and it falls under the health and beauty category. All you just need to do is enter your selling price. Say if you want to sell this item for 349, you can have a pop-up keyboard at the bottom. Click on this keyboard icon at the very bottom next to the printer, and you can add 3.49. Let me see again. 49 for the price of the item, and you can press save. Or if you want to print a shelf label that goes on the shelf, you can print save and print shelf label. Or you can add the item to the print shelf label queue to be printing later on at your own convenience. I will save the item. Now the item is saved, and also the item is added to the cart instantly. Now you can also do some quick sell. Say for example, you want to charge some item which may fall under the food category. You want to charge customer 3.99 for food category item. See, it's 3.99. You didn't need to really put the point here because it takes the last two decimal as a point, and this added as a quick item under the food category to the checkout. Again, if the item is called 749, you want to do for any item stationery, it gets added on. Again, you come across with another item which you need to scan. Yes, you will see the barcode because this is a generic item which is not been added previously. You can give it a name. Is This is a surface cleaner, or you can use that pop-up keyboard, but I'm just doing it through my keyboard and mouse, so I can keep the video shorter. You want to sell this one for 199. You can press save. The item gets added instantly to the checkout. It's been added. I will scan one more item. Yes, it's a hand sanitizer. You can have your pop-up keyboard up. Okay, you can do with hand sanitizer. Hand sanitizer, you want to sell this one for £1. Save. It's get added on to your checkout instantly. Now for example, you want to take a cash payment. Customer is tendering you £20. You can enter 20 by cash. Okay, obviously if your receipt print is auto, then it will print out the receipt. You can also see on the very top at the middle tendered, how much customer tendered, £20, and you can also see the change. Okay, so just in case you want to tell customer and check before giving your cash how much is the change, you can always see it until the next transaction is done. Okay, now I will show you how you can do a mixed mode sell. That means paying some by cash, some by card. We'll do some quick item add again, so the training keeps on continue with the new items. Yes, this is again a mini sanitizer. Okay, price is 59p. Save. You want to do £12 for meats, 149 for crisps, and I would say another £10 for grocery. If customer wants to pay £10 by cash and 1408 by card, we go to payments. Okay, we enter £10 by cash. So you still have 1408 remaining. You can press card. So the transaction is completed. There is no change to be given. So receipt will print out automatically if you have a receipt printed setup, and the change is zero. If you have a dual screen system, customer will see the entire checkout process at the back screen. So that's interactive screen where they can actually see what items, how much charge you are doing, what they tendered, how much change is given. Card payment is really straightforward. If you want to pay by card, if your card machine is integrated or non-integrated, if it is non-integrated, then I would suggest you always take the payment by card machine upfront, because they can see how much you are charging them. 1459 on their interactive back screen if you have a back screen. And once the payment goes through in the card machine, you press card and the transaction is complete. Now, if you have an integrated card machine, you press card first and then the card machine will receive the amount automatically. Customer do the tap or chip and pin, it will automatically close the transaction once it is completed. So this is how you add items to start with and do the transaction. Now, once the item is added first time in your system with the right price added, all you just need to scan the item. Those items which we previously added will automatically come onto the checkout without you having to add them. Now, you keep on adding the items. See, if there are two items of the same item twice, the quantity will be here, multiple scan. You can also increase the quantity by tapping on the item and increasing the quantity of the item. Or if you want to completely delete the item, click the delete sign here, it will be deleted. Again, let's scan the item, surface cleaner. Now you will come across with new items when you keep selling. This item is new, you haven't added into your system first. Yes, this is a spray. Change the category to household. Price 499. Save and shelf print level if you want to print the shelf label of this item, or you can add to print queue, so you can print the queue later. Let's add this print queue, and the product has been added successfully. Okay, now you have scan. This item is already available for your checkout. You can also do in fruit and vegetable as well. We have apples, fruits and vegetables. You can add your own fruit and vegetable here as well. Apple, when we actually configure your system, this screen comes full and obviously all the items come here. You can actually do that by piece or by kilo or by manual entry as well. It's entirely up to your choice. Fruits and vegetables. Okay, so the cabbage is a manual price. If it is a 99p, press 99p, it will add on. Okay, this is how you add it, and I will show you how you can add on um, items that can be sold by weight. Those doesn't have a barcode in a second in a next video, but this is how you actually complete a transaction. I'll take by card payment. So for instance, I will do £15 by cash, say for example, and then as you can see, £15 tendered, change is 66p. Right, Now, I want to show you how you add non-barcoded items to the system. Non-barcoded items, we don't add them every day. So once we actually do that, like for fruits and vegetables and some of the items which doesn't have a barcode, okay, so we actually do by quick sell, such as fruit and vegetables and all sort of stuff like that, which falls under that. Maybe some people actually have fruits where they categorize them into different fruits like melons, then obviously apples, and then when you go inside, you can actually do category and subcategory as well. So it filters down to actually find the items quite quickly. We can also do quick access, such as we can actually do alphabetical search as well, which we need to configure at the bottom, which we typically do it at the client side. So the bananas, you can see unit price, and also if it is sold by kg, you can actually see the kg price of the items as well. So if it is a kg price, you can add them, click, and it will ask for the weight. So your weighting scale is integrated, then it automatically picks up the weight from the integrated weighing scale. If not, then you can actually enter the price. Say if it is 589 gram, enter, system calculates and gives you the price. Now, how you add the items, I show you from here. We go to the management to add a product which doesn't have a barcode. Management, we go to products. See, when you go to the products tab, we have menus, groups, modifier, adjectives, and all these. Some doesn't apply to you. Unit of measurement such as kgs, pounds, and everything. So these are typically set to UK standard kg. So you don't need to really do anything here. So we go to products and then we directly go into products. So when you go to products, this panel opens up where you can actually see your items that has been added. Add a product, quite simple. If you want to add a new category, you create a new category, add category. Okay. Edit categories, delete categories, all you can do from here. Print queue, where you can actually print all the shelf labels, which you saved at the beginning. Okay, so let's go to add product. Click add product. Barcode you don't have, so your name of the product, I would say grape, red grape, red grapes. Which group? It goes into fruits and vegetable. Now it has a subcategory because it, like I showed you in the front, you have fruit and vegetable. So you need to select the parent category. It's fruits. So you need that red grape to be in the fruit. So we select, we enter the price, say 4.99. You can use the pop-up keyboards, but anyway, I'm using my own keyboard for the sake of it. And then if you want to sell it by kg, measurement unit, we change by kg, and we click on this. If you want to keep on adding, save and add new. Everything stays the same. See, all the profiles you don't need to really change. Okay, once you set up, you can keep on adding the items under the same buttons. Red grapes, green grapes, same price, everything. If it is same, say for example red green grapes is 3.99 a kg, everything stays the same. So you don't have to change the kg or anything here as well. Okay, save and add new. Now you want to do gala melon. Now gala melon, you want to sell by piece. Gala melon is 2.99 a piece. Just change the kg to each. EA stands for each. Save and add new. You can actually do cantaloupe. Cantaloupe, same price. Say for example 2.99 a piece. Save and add new. Now you want to add something different now. Say for example you want to add vine tomato. Fruit and veg, it goes under veg. So what we do, we delete this one and we put it under vegetable. Okay, now vine tomato is 5.99 a kilo. So for example, now if you want to enter cost price, okay, you can enter cost price here as well. So you know how much the item is costing you to buy. If you know that, you can enter it. If you want to do stock control and your cost management, it's good idea to add the cost price here as well under every items. Now vine tomato is sold by kg. Save and add new. Plum tomato, same price. See, you don't have to change anything. Save and add new. It's very quick to add. Now you want to add red potato pack, I would say 1 kg or 2 kg. Okay, if you don't have a barcode, no problem. Vegetables, you sell it for 249, change it to each. Save and add new. Potato by weight, kg price is 199, say for example, or 149, change it to kg. If you want to finish, just press save, close. Let's go back, and then when you go to fruit and vegetable, you see all of your new items been added. So now if you want to do potato by weight, it asks you for the weight. So 1 kg 458 gram on your scale. This is the price. Okay, vegetable or fruits, cantaloupe 299, gala melon 299. Now you come back to your scannable items, two of them, one of these. Go back for manual entry, 299 grocery, and then you can go for your payments. You go back to fruit and veg again, apple, banana, 1 kg 235 gram, enter, like that. It's very easy. Cash or card, if customer wants to pay by mixed mode, is fine, card is fine, cash is fine. So if someone is want to pay, say for example 750 by cash and the remaining by card, transaction is complete. You want to print the receipt, just hit this button. If it is auto print, it will print automatically. So this simple is it to add a product and continue with your EPOS system. Say for example, now you know how to add products and do yourself. At the end of the day, what you need to do when you finish your shift or your end of the day, click here, end of day. It generates your end of day transactions with your totals and everything. You want to view your sales, what happened, just toggle this one. It will actually generate and it will show you your end of day summary on the screen before you hit the print and close button. Now let's not end of the day, I go back again. Okay, so now you know like how you can actually add your products and you can do the sales, how you can do your end of day